Hi, Jeremy. I loved your video. I like that you always bring your administrator in and you had her present. I think that's adorable. And I can't believe she's willing to give up her time to do that for you. That speaks volumes of the type of administrator she is. And she must really, really think the world of you to do that. I can always appreciate you to put a little humor in things. And I do absolutely enjoy that. I did survive the storm. And yes, it was a wild week. I did have some roof damage. I did have a little water damage come in, but absolutely nothing compared to what people are going through. I think I lost internet for 2 days, which taught me that I'm very dependent on it. I need to work on that. But I never lost electric. So my heart goes out to the people that did lose a lot in the flood and with just the devastation to North Carolina. So and then you said you had a wild week because you said you had a bomb threat. I can remember as a principal having a couple bomb threats, and then I had them as superintendent, which was kind of interesting. The lens you see a bomb threat from a principal to a superintendent, they're totally different. I thought you always do a great job speaking. You're very comfortable, you smile, you're very engaging, good speaker, you're fluent. You always do a nice interview. Your time was a bit long. You were 4:52. I really need you to shave about 2 minutes off of that. You got to get it down to at least 3 minutes. So get 1 minute and 52 seconds off of that, and you'll be good. And I know it's because you have your administrator there and there's two of you actually parlaying information, but I think you can pull that off. So give it a shot. And if not, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Let me see, when you talked about mentoring, by the way, your administrator is so poised. She sits there like an administrator. She's very poised, very confident. She's a good role model, trust me. You talked about mentoring actually comes from a policy dictated by the state, and you have a BT department that happens to be on your campus, which the coordinator's there, and there's a lot of support that comes with that, and that all BTs have to go through that. One of the things I wrote down is you said there were monthly meetings, this great coordinator, and that I thought it was wonderful that you were able to go observe and actually see what goes on. And you said, I think there's little door prizes and stuff, which makes it fun. Should always do that. The thing I would say about that, while that's absolutely wonderful and it appears to be working in your county, is that I also probably advocate very strongly as administrators, and that was the whole purpose of this assignment, is that I guess I want to make sure that you understand mentoring, coaching, and self-mentoring, and that you understand mentoring, which sounds like this is what's going on. It's a mentoring process. Is great for some people, but not for everyone. And then when you look at coaching is almost the opposite of mentoring. It's someone asking probing questions and getting you to self-reflect and figure it out on your own so that you have the success. And then self-mentoring is you basically serving as a mentor and a coach to yourself and seeking out people if you need expert guidance or help or something like that can kind of walk you through it. So I'm not advocating for any one practice. I'm advocating that you're knowledgeable as an administrator of all three and that you know when to apply what, when, where, and how. And it's possible when you look at different teachers that some people react better to coaching than they do to mentoring, or some people might be more prone to self-mentoring, or combinations. So certainly there's policy to follow, but if you are running into a snag and you have some teachers that are struggling, understand that you have these resources, these practices available to you that you can reach into and bring those into your school, into professional development, whatever you need to do. So again, I think the whole purpose of this assignment is just to create that knowledge bank for you as an administrator, which you're already serving in that role. So the last note I had down was that your administrators are not assigned anyone to mentor them. And sometimes you can lock into somebody else who's serving in a role very akin to yours, and you can kind of mentor each other. Sometimes you can find someone who has been an administrator and can mentor you, but it is nice to have someone to reach out to. Those are rough positions, and the role of a principal, sometimes you can't share with the superintendent because it could be evaluative. It could come back to haunt you. So to find a way, an outlet that you do have someone to kind of support yourself. So I think it's twofold: supporting yourself and making sure you have the resources, as well as that your teachers have those as well. So anyway, great job. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I don't see anything else on my notes. I think you did great. Thanks.